The lights hit our windows first, blue, then red, then white, strobing across the living room like a warning. It was 5:42 p.m. on a school night. Eli sat on the curb in zip ties, shoes off. His RC car face down on our driveway, one wheel still spinning. Across the street, Marla Benton stood with her phone raised, smiling like she'd spotted a national threat. 2 officers closed on my kid. I stepped out in sweatpants and a best dad, worst hair, tea, coffee still steaming. What law did my son just break? I asked. Before they could answer, rewind 72 hours. It started with a high-pitched whir and a sound I hadn't heard in days. Eli laughing. My 14-year-old autistic son had his latest build ripping down the driveway. Beast 2.0, a sleek 3D printed frame and a controller he coded himself. Torque calibration 87%. Better, he murmured, eyes tracking the car as it looped the mailbox. Eli didn't do crowds. But when he built, he lit up. I was on the porch, coffee in hand, watching him be brilliant, when Marla, Maple Ridge Estate's self-appointed warden, crossed the street, visor low, clipboard high. What exactly is that? She sniffed, pointing at the car like it had fangs. A high-performance electric RC vehicle, I said. My son built it. It's on the sidewalk. It's loud. It's quieter than your sprinkler timer. It has a camera, Eli said plainly. It's disruptive, Marla snapped. This is a peaceful community. He lives here, I said. This is his peaceful community, too. That night the letter arrived. Official Maple Ridge Estates letterhead, notice of disturbance, $75 fine, and a warning of legal escalation. Eli read it twice. What did I do wrong? You built something amazing, I said. Marla doesn't know how. Next day she returned with a new accusation. Residents believe it's recording them. It isn't, I said. Camera is disabled. How would we know? You could ask. She didn't. Hours later, Eli's spare car vanished. An HOA post popped up, photo of his rig crushed on Marla's lawn. Unapproved surveillance device disabled for safety. I knocked on her door. Return what's left, or I press charges. She smiled and shut the door. That night, I printed the entire charter, highlighted violations Marla committed in one post, logged every message and interaction, and waited. Wednesday, sirens. 2 quick chirps. A cruiser rolled up. Eli froze, controller limp in his hands. Report of a juvenile operating suspicious. Mechanical equipment, the taller officer said. There are privacy concerns. I stepped between them. Before you go further, I said, calm and level. That boy is my son, and I'm the district attorney. Radios went quiet. Marla's phone lowered. And if she thought that ended it, she didn't know me. Eli asked to attend Maple Ridge Estates Family Day. I want to fly something, he said softly. He brought a stripped-down quad. No camera, no GPS, just a gentle hover. We picked a quiet corner. It lifted smooth and graceful, until Marla hijacked a portable PA. Violation, she shouted, heels stabbing the grass. 2 officers ambled over. Eli landed, hands shaking. The younger cop was kind. The older one walked straight to Marla. Ma'am, he said evenly. We looked into your complaints. None held up. Right now you're creating more disruption than the kid. Cameras were out. Marla stormed off. That evening a letter addressed to Eli arrived. Banned from all shared property. The green, the pool, the sidewalks. Exiling a child from his own neighborhood. I posted a single photo of the envelope to the community board. It went viral. Parents DM'd, sidewalk chalk violations, aesthetic mailboxes, auditory clutter, wind chimes. Someone uploaded a spreadsheet. 3 years of Marla's fines. $31,000. 82% issued without a board vote. I went prosecutor mode. Filed 3 formal requests. 1. Compliance enforcement spending for 3 years. 2. Every citation with dates and signers. 3. Vendor payments over $500. I posted the clauses demanding a response in 7 business days, or we trigger audit and recall. Silence from the board. Flood from residents. By midnight, I'd logged 41 cases. Over 80% bore Marla's solo signature, illegal by our own bylaws. Payments kept pointing to Pinecrest Management Group, a P.O. Box vendor owned by Marla's cousin. Then Eli filmed Marla, blocking him at the corner store, spitting, "Your little lawyer daddy can't protect you. You don't belong here." That was the last straw. I called the sheriff, turned over the video, the letters, the database, and, days later, the audit. $42,618.57 unaccounted, 19 checks to shell companies, 3 routed to Marla's family, all without full board approval. I invoked Clause 4.3.7 and called an emergency Maple Ridge Estates meeting, public, on the record. Packed room, standing room, phones rolling. Marla drifted in 10 minutes late, wearing white like innocence had a dress. Code. I held up the packet. 6-week forensic audit, I said. First slide. A $1,127 reimbursement for safety uniforms to Marla's niece's boutique. Next, $2,340 for community pet protection paid to Marla. Next, for $1,000 for event consulting to Pinecrest Management Group. 80% of transactions signed by one person, Marla Benton. A voice near the back. She fined me for a garden. No. Another. She made me repaint my shutters. A third. She yelled at my daughter for sidewalk chalk. Then the one that sucked the air from the room. She fined us over my son's wheelchair. Ramp. Marla lunged for the mic. I protected this neighborhood, she snapped. Without me, you get lawn flamingos and trash cans in view. One more click. Payments to Derek Walcott. Our property manager, who, surprise, sat on Pinecrest Management Group's board. Collusion in 14-point font. Deputy stepped inside. Marla saw the room. No allies, only receipts. This is a setup. She hissed. Because I embarrassed your freak son. Silence. Then someone, you embarrassed yourself. The cuffs clicked. Marla Benton, you're under arrest for misappropriation of funds, falsifying records, and harassment of a minor. As they let her out, she glared at me. You think this makes you a hero? No, I said. It makes you accountable. Eli watched the live stream and texted one word, boom. After that, the dam broke. Marla was removed unanimously. Pinecrest Management Group dissolved. Refunds issued for every bogus fine. 2 board members resigned. The manager faced his own investigation. Marla listed her house within 10 days. At the hearing, she pled no contest. The judge's words were simple. You didn't enforce standards. You enforced fear and profited. Restitution. Permanent HOA ban. Public apology. And the neighborhood exhaled. No more whispering at mailboxes. No more gotcha photos. Kids drew stars on sidewalks. One little girl chalked them in front of Marla's old house. Eli opened the garage again. Drones, rovers, a goofy bot that barked at HOA letterheads. At the next family day, the board asked Eli to headline. 5 drones danced in formation. When a girl asked if he'd teach her, Eli said, garage is open after school. Then the black sedan showed. No plates, gray suit, steady eyes. He set a folder on my porch table. Compliance escalation, level 2. Recovered from a central HOA server. Your case tripped a system-wide flag, he said. 7 neighborhoods. Same blueprint. Same signatures. We're forming a task force. We'd like your help. I looked past him. Eli hovered a hawk-shaped drone over the cul-de-sac, steady and sure, finally flying like he belonged, because he did. I thought taking down Marla was the finish line. Turns out it was the starting gun. We cleaned Maple Ridge Estates. We refunded every dollar. We put a bully in handcuffs and a community back on its feet. Next, we'll do it again, quietly, legally, completely. Because I don't stop when things get peaceful. I stop when they're clean.